It's true, we're on the threshold of a whole new era in science, but the big technologies of this era will dwarf anything that came through the last century, because the technologies we're inventing now will radically impact the nature of the human being. Supporters of research and development point to some of the benefits that have already come through their work. Since it was first introduced in the 1970s, for example, IVF has allowed childless couples to become parents for the first time. On the back of this, science is now learning how to screen embryos against genetic defects and hereditary diseases. Over the past 10 years, scientists have been doing a lot of work with germline genetic engineering. Using animal embryos, scientists add or subtract parts of the DNA to produce different outcomes. The goal, of course, is to be able to do the same thing with human beings, to shape characteristics that are affected by our genes, such as intelligence, sporting ability, and even emotional stability. For all these developments, philosophers and theologians wonder whether scientific advance always leads to a better society. Are scientific progress and human advancement one and the same thing? The problem is not with the technology itself. To quote the old $6 Million Man TV series, we have the technology. The problem is with the practical, moral and ethical consequences of using our knowledge. Michael Crichton's popular novels celebrate scientific endeavour, but they also sound a warning about what scientists call the law of unintended consequences. In his most popular novel, Jurassic Park, artificially created dinosaurs escape their cages to wreak havoc on humanity. In a much earlier novel, Mary Shelley's idealistic scientist Dr. Frankenstein discovers the key to life and creates a living creature. But when the creature is rejected by the outside world, it becomes bitter and turns violently on its maker. Their work is separated by 2 centuries, but both writers are reminding us that scientists are fallible human beings like the rest of us. They can't predict the future any more than you or I. Some scientists like to talk as if they're making infallible predictions that we should take on face value, but they can't possibly foresee the future consequences of their technologies, especially when they're moving as quickly as they are with genetics.